We were getting ready to go to my grandparents' house. My dad running late, getting distracted by work, my mom wrapping the food up, very agitated, and waiting for my dad. All of us in the living room watching the first episode of a very strange cartoon, Adventure Time. I was around 10 years old when I first discovered Adventure Time, mostly because of that commercial they would constantly play. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? I loved cartoons. I still to this day. I'd constantly watch rerun after rerun of anything on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I watched Vocaloid, anime, and obsessed over anything that was colorful or animated. But when I started middle school, I was hit with the reality that everything I enjoyed was childish, not mature and for babies. People I grew up with were all changing, dating, growing up, and I didn't know how to handle it. How was it that something that could make me so happy be wrong? I remember coming home from an awful day of school, hating myself, confused, sad, and just being done with everyone around me. As I turned on the TV, I saw Adventure Time on. I hadn't been catching up with the series lately, but as I watched it, I felt a sense of joy, a relief that I hadn't felt in a while. When the episode was done, I remember seeing the credits smooshed to the other side of the screen, scrolling fast to make time for the next episode, and I thought to myself, these are grown-ups, grown adults making cartoons, something labeled as childish. What if I did that? It was at that moment that I decided I wanted to become an artist. I just wanted to create. I began to obsess over the show, reading fan theories, fan fiction, and lots of fan art. It gave me a sense of community, something I was severely lacking in everyday life. I especially loved the songs of the show, and this is when I was first introduced to Rebecca Sugar. Her singing voice was soft and calming, her sketches of Marceline and Flame Princess were to die for, and she's the reason I asked for ukulele for my birthday, just so I could play all of the songs that she created. I discovered shipping, all thanks to Adventure Time, and obsessed over my first ever cartoon crush, Marshall Lee, which led to a lot of fan art creating. I even counted the days down to the Marshall Lee episode just so I wouldn't miss it. When my next year of middle school happened, I wore a reversible Jake and Cake backpack, and I didn't care what people thought of me. This is what I love. Why try to hide it? I even made some friends because of my backpack, and I used it until both the straps broke and it was covered in blue highlighter stains. As I got older, a lot of my friends stopped watching, but I didn't. I waited for every episode and I did not stop. Adventure Time was a big part of my life, and I'm so sad for it to go. So, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to Pendleton Ward for making the cartoon to begin with. Thank you to the writers, storyboard artists, voice actors and actresses, and everyone in the crew that helped make an incredible show. And congrats to making even more incredible things. I'm excited to see what all of you will continue to make. Thank you for inspiring me to draw and create more. Thank you for making me laugh and cry and just feel better. I can't say you created or made my childhood, mostly because I was more of a tween and becoming a teenager, but you made growing up just a little easier. Thanks for the adventure. Love, Megan.